Alright, so today we're diving deep into what might be our most requested topic yet, a powerful one. The net of echoes and soul-catching devices. These ideas weave together myth, esoteric traditions, and some of the more modern conspiracy, techno-spiritual ideas. So let's unpack it. First off, the net of echoes. This concept has roots in mystical and esoteric teachings, particularly those drawing from Buddhist, Hindu, and Gnostic traditions. You might have heard of Indra's net, a cosmic web where each jewel or node reflects all the others. It's a metaphor for interconnectedness. But flip that. Imagine a net not of jewels but of echoes. Everything you put out gets bounced back, trapping you in a cycle of reflection in shamanic and Gnostic teachings. This could symbolize the recycling of souls, the afterlife grid that keeps spirits looping back into reincarnation. In simpler terms, it's like a cosmic feedback loop. Your actions, thoughts, and beliefs get reflected back to you, shaping your reality and experiences. Now let's talk about soul-catching devices. These range from dream catchers to mirrors to jars said to trap spirits. In folklore and mythology, many cultures have tales of devices or traps used to catch the soul, often used by witches or sorcerers. Even the common dream catcher, while often seen as a protective device, is ultimately rooted in the same principle of trapping or catching. The idea is that the soul can become trapped in these objects, sometimes literally with mirrors. If a mirror isn't covered after someone dies, their soul is said to get trapped inside. The Victorian era had its fair share of mirror lore, likely stemming from a fear of death and the unknown. And it's not just in stories. People have reported strange experiences around mirrors, seeing apparitions or reflections of people who are supposed to be dead. There's also the legend of the Lady in the Lake and King Arthur, where the lady represents a spiritual or even demonic presence that is trying to capture the king's soul. Now let's bring these ideas together. What if there's a grander pattern here? What if the net of echoes and soul-catching devices are parts of a woven system? A system designed to hold the soul, keep it from escaping or ascending. In modern conspiracy theories, you've got ideas like Saturn Moon Matrix, souls recycled through an artificial field, the artificial white light tunnel at death, a false light that draws the soul in. The black cube, often linked to the containment of energy or consciousness. Some believe these symbols are literal, pointing to satellites, as systems or frequency grids that could be used to catch souls. Then there's the scientific angle. The term echoes ties into concepts like resonance and signal reflection. Earth's ionosphere can act like a cage of echoes, bouncing radio waves and ELF waves back down. This creates a kind of planetary feedback system. Could consciousness or the soul be affected by these waves? Are there specific frequencies that influence our awareness or trap our souls? And finally, we have the technological aspect. As we experiment with quantum consciousness, the idea of recording or transferring awareness, we're flirting with the potential of trapping consciousness. Then there's the synthetic magnetic fields I talked about before. In theory, they can influence consciousness. It's like putting a lid on a pan to keep the water from boiling over. The magnetic field keeps the electrons from escaping, just like how a lid prevents water from boiling over. What if something similar happens to our consciousness? In essence, the net of echoes and soul-catching devices form a web of control. They keep the soul trapped, bouncing through echoes, preventing it from reaching liberation or understanding. It's a chilling thought, but by exploring these ideas, we start to understand the depths of human fears and fascination with the unknown. I hope I was able to shed some light on it, and thank you for joining me on this journey through the hidden currents that shape our world. Until next time, stay curious, stay questioning, and above all, stay free. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to see more.